Hello, so stylists. Welcome to Negho Akhigs Fashion Academy. In today's class, we'll be learning how to cut and sew this luxurious V-neck panel and gather ruffle gown. If this is what you want to learn, stay till the end for full understanding. These are the materials we'll be needing for the making of this panel gown: our hairstay, our Ankara fabric, our Mikado fabric, our zipper. Let's get started. At first, we will take our borderline, which is 1.5 inches. We will take our shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. Then I'll come down and take our armhole length, which is our chest line, 8.5. Then I'll come to this place and take our chest line to 8.5. Then I'll take our shoulder measurement, 8 inches too. Then I will go ahead and roll it. Then the bust we are using is 39 inches. 39 inches plus 2 inches will give us 41. So 41 divided by 4 will give us 10 1/4. So I will go ahead now and mark 10 1/4 here. Then from this place I will go up by 3 inches. Then from the shoulder line I will come down by 1.5 for our shoulder slope. Then from our neckline I will go in by 3.5. Then from this point 3 I will go in by 3/4 inch. Then I roll. So I will connect this together using our curve ruler. So from this place I will come down by 0.3 inch. 0.3. Then I'll connect it to this place. Then we'll take our measurement from our shoulder to our bust line, which is 10.5. Then our waistline, 17.5. Our hip line, 28 and 27.5. Then the full length we are using is 30, but I will add 1 inch to it for seam allowance. That's 31 inches. Then I will do the same thing to this side and rule. So we'll go ahead and take our bust point measurement. We'll take it from the bust waist to the hip. And the bust point measurement is 8 inches. 8 inches divided by 2 will give us 4 inches. Then I will rule. Then the darts we are taking is 1 inch, half inch this way and half inch this way. Then from our hip line we'll go up by 3 inches. Then from the bust line we'll come down by 1 inch. Then we'll connect. It will take our measurement now. The waist we are using is 35 inches. Then I will add 4 inches to it. It will give us 39 inches. 4 inches to it will give us 39. 39 divided by 4 will give us 9.75. Plus this 1 inch for our dart. We'll add it to it. Then we'll come to our hip line. The hip we are using is 45 inches. We will add 5 inches to it. It will give us 50 inches. 50 inches divided by 4 will give us 12.5. Then this part will come down by, we'll make this part 13 inches. We'll add half inch to it. From this our waistline, we'll place our ruler. From the starting point of the ruler, we'll place it and connect it to the hip to give us that curvy effect. So this is it. Then from there we'll now connect it to our bust line. So from this place we'll now determine where our v-neck will start from, how deep we want our v-neck to be. From our chest line I think is okay. So the width of the The width of the panel we are using will be 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches wide. Then I will go out by, I'll be reducing it by 2 inches all through to the down. 2 inches. That means the sewing allowance is already on it. Then I will connect it. Then from here I will connect it. So this is it for the front. So I'll go ahead and add our seam allowance. Then the side we will add allowance on it when we are cutting it. So this is the front. So we'll go ahead and draft our back. So come down by 1.5 inches. Then I will rule. The shoulder we are using is 8 inches. We are taking our zipper allowance, so there will be no need for zipper allowance. We will add it when we are cutting our fabric. 8 inches. Then we'll come down 8.5 inches for our chest line. 8.5 inches. Then from here we mark our 8 inches too and connect it. Then from our chest line we'll mark our bust measurement, which is 10.25. Then from our shoulder slope for the back is 1 inch. We'll come down by 1 inch, not 1.5. The front we came down by 1.5, but the back is 1 inch. Then we'll divide the back armhole by 2. What I have here is 7.25. So 7.25 divided by 2 will give us 3.5.1. So this is it. Then I will go in by 1/2 inch, not by 1/2 inch, not 3/4 inch. Then I will connect. So the shoulder will have then from here I will come down by 0.3. As you can see, I'll connect it to our shoulder slope. From this place I will come down by 1 inch. But because of that 0.3 that we came down here, we'll replace it back. So this is our back measurement. So this is it. Then we'll go ahead and take our measurement. The waist we are using is 17.5. The hip we are using is 27.5. Then the full length we are using is 31 inches. I'll come to this place and measure it. I'll go ahead and roll it. So now we'll take our bust point, 4 inches, all the way from our shoulder line down to the full length. I will connect all the dots. So the dart we are using is 1.5 inches. I'll take 3/4 inch this way and take 3/4 inch this way. Then I'll connect it down. So this is it. Then we close our dart. So now we can take our waist measurement. The waist we are using, 35 plus 4, that's 39 divided by, that's 9 3/4. 9 3/4. Then the hip we are using is 12.5. 45 inches plus 5 inches, that's 50 inches divided by 4 will give us 12.5. Then the full length will mark 13 inches. Then from the waist we'll place our curve ruler and connect it straight to give us that curve. So this is it. Then we'll now connect it from the. So for those of us that will not be using zipper, I want to use zipper on my own. I want it to have shape. For those of us that will not be using zipper, this measurement is just okay. But I want to use zipper on my own, so I will reduce it with half inch from the waist, half inch. Do the same thing to the front, half inch. Then I will connect it from that half inch back to our hemline, because I want it to have shape. I'll do the same thing here to the front. So this is the half inch I went in, so I'll connect it back. Then I'll now connect it back to our chest line. So we will not be using this line any longer. This line. So this is not the place we are supposed to take our waist. The waist is this place, which is we'll go in by half inch here. So we'll connect it. So this is it. When we are cutting it, we'll cut it from this line. This line. That's where we'll cut it from. So I will go ahead and add our seam allowance. If we notice, when we folded our dart, it took some part from our bust. So we'll go ahead now and measure the bust 9¾ So this is the difference. Then we connect. So this is the bust we are using now. This is the line we are using for the bust, and not this one anymore. So this black line, not the red one anymore. So I'll go ahead and cut it. I'll first of all cut the front. For those of us that need free hand, that want to use free hand, you can use this method too, to cut your free hand. Place all your darts, then you sew your darts instead of folding it. Why it is important for us to draft pattern, especially for this front, it will help us to save fabric, because when we cut this part out, this part is 2 inches. By the time we fold it, it will give us 4 inches. So we have saved 4 inches of our fabric already. We have saved 4 inches of our fabric already. So that's why pattern is very useful. It's very important. But if you don't know how to draft your pattern, you can go ahead and draft it on your fabric and trim everything off. It's the same thing. So just follow the process. Whether you use your pattern paper, whether you draft it on your fabric, is the same result you are going to get. So let me go ahead and cut it out. So this part we have already added our seam allowance, so we don't need to add seam allowance again. So this is our front. So that's it. So this is the front. So go ahead and cut the back. So I added 1/4 inch seam allowance to it. When I'm cutting the front now, we add 1/4 inch and rule it to this point. So this is it for the front and the back. For the front, I don't want that to be in the front, so I will remove half inch this way and half inch that way, and half inch this way. And I will connect it to our hip. So this is it. I will go ahead and trim it out. So I will go ahead and add our seam allowance, which is 1 inch. Then I'll go ahead and cut it. You can see that I've saved fabric here. Because of the dart, this part is no longer relaxed, so we have to take it in to make it relax. So I use 1/4 inch to take it up. Quarter. This still helps to eliminate zipper bulging. So we'll take our zipper measurement, which is 3/4 inch. I'm extending the lines. There's something we didn't do here. Zipper bulging allowance, I didn't remove it, which is 3/4 inch. I did not remove it. I'll go ahead and to connect it to our hip, to our neck. Then that zipper bulge, we'll add it to this side. Then we'll now add our 1 inch allowance. And connect it with our curve ruler. Still place it this way like this. And connect it. This is 1 inch too. And connect it all through. So this is our zipper bulging allowance, while this one is our seam allowance. So we'll now take a 3/4 inch, this place. Then we'll come to from this line. Now we are taking our zipper allowance. This one still remains the same. Then I will connect them. That's it. I'll go ahead and cut it out. So this is how it's supposed to be originally. So I'll go ahead and notch it so that we know where our waist is, our hip is. When we are joining it, we'll know where and where to place it. So this is it. I'm through with the cutting of the back and the front. So for the ruffles, I've gone ahead to cut it out. The length of the ruffles is 12 inches. Then the width of the ruffles, this is into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 into 4. So the width of the ruffle I'm using is 33.5 times 4. That's it for the ruffles. Then for the panel of the front, I've gone ahead to cut it. So the width is 6 inches wide. Then to determine the length, you will take your front measurement all through. This is 30.5. You will bring your back. Then you place that 30.5 on it and measure it. So we have 34 1/4. Length we have to cut, so 34 plus 34 will give us 68. So the length we have to cut is 68. So I'm going ahead to apply our hairstay. Then I will go ahead and join it this way like this with 3 inches. Fold this one to this side and fold the other one to the other side. So it will now turn out to be. So this is how it's going to be. Then this other part, I will attach it to it this way and attach it this way. So after joining it, I will now measure the full length that I require. Then I will go ahead and sew it to the extent I want my V to get to. Sew it to the extent I want my V to get to. Then I will iron it out. It will turn out to be like this. It will turn out to be like this after sewing it, and like this. So this is how it's going to look like after sewing it at the middle. So this is it for the panel. Then we'll go ahead and cut the sleeve. I'm using 9 inches as the width of the sleeve. So the length of the sleeve I want to cut out now is 8.5. The length of the sleeve is 8.5. So from here I will come down. So from here I will come down by 4 inches. Then I will mark. Then I will measure 8.5 inches. Then from here I take my sleeve. I draw my armhole curve plus 1 inch allowance. So the hemline of the sleeve I'm using, the bicep, is 7.5. 7.5 plus 1 inch seam allowance. So it will give us 8.5. So this is it. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. So I will be adding this to the sleeve. As you can see, I'll be adding it to it. So this is it. This is how it's going to look like. The sleeve is going to look like. So that's all for the sleeve. Then we'll now come to the pocket. So this is it. So the Ankara is not enough. So I'm adding dot face to it. Another fabric to it to get our pocket. So I'll go ahead now and cut out the pocket. So the width of the pocket is 7.5. Then the length will be 10 inches. 7.5 by 10. Then I will fold it like this and curve it. So this is it. So that's it for the cutting of this gown. I'm thinking of putting front pocket too. 2 front pockets. I'm thinking of adding it to it. Though it's not in the style that we are sewing, but I just want to add it to it to enhance the style. So this is what I will be using for the pocket. So what I need to do now is first of all join our shoulder, the front and the back shoulder. Then after joining the front and the back shoulder, I will go ahead and sew this one. When I'm through with the sewing of it, then I will come back to show you what I need to do next. So I've sewn the shoulder as I said. As you can see, I did a French inseam finishing on the shoulder. So that's what I did. the way I did it, I placed the back facing the back. I sewed it, then I now turn it to the front, the right side facing the right side, then before I sew it. So that's it. I now went ahead to sew our zipper at the back. I went ahead to sew our zipper at the back. As you can see, I came down with 4 inches before I started sewing the zipper. Then from the hemline, I went up by 8 inches. As you can see, I went up by 8 inches, while the neck I came down by 4 inches. So I sewed the zipper. I have not closed this part. I've already closed this part, so I will go ahead now and sew this part. This is how I did the front. So this is how I did the front, the neck side. So I raise up. I've already sewed the zipper. I didn't sew the opening part. So I went ahead to use my pin. To pin it, as you can see. Then I now sew it with the same allowance I used to sew the zipper. So I sewed it 1.1 more than the allowance I used to sew the zipper. I use ½ inch to sew the zipper, so I will use ½ to sew this part. So that's what I'm going to do. Since I've joined the neck, the back neck, and the shoulder, so I will go ahead and measure it so that we will get the accurate length of the panel we want to use. Please be careful not to stretch it. This is 66 inches. So I've gone ahead to join it. As you can see, then we'll now take our measurement. What I have, this is 60. This is 66.5. 66.5, to be on the safer side. So what I will do now, from the back neck, I will come down by 12 inches. I'll go ahead and rule it. So this is where the V-neck will start from. Then from here, I will divide this 6 inches into 2. Then from there, I will connect the lines. So this is it. So this is where I'm going to sew. So I will go ahead and sew it. After sewing it, I will iron it, give it a good press. Then this down part, I will also join it too. Then when I'm through doing that, we will continue from there. So I've gone ahead to sew it. So this is how it is. I've sewed it. You can see. So I went ahead to turn it out and iron it. So this is how it looks like now. To the extent I sewed it, then this is where will be the neck, the V neck. So this is how it's going to look like to be the neck. So this is it. Then this is the back. I've gone ahead to join it. Then I ironed it out. Then the zipper too. So what I will do now, I will go ahead and sew this on it with ½ inch all through. So this is the middle. I will place it on it this way and pin it around. I will do the same thing to the other side. I'll take it to the machine to go and sew it and iron it out. So I'm through sewing it. This is it. This is it. When I'm through with the work, I will set it. So this is how it looks like. So I will add front pocket to it. So this is the pocket. The dimension of the pocket is length 6.5, then width 5 inches. Length 6.5, width 5 inches. Then I went ahead to turn it out with another fabric. As you can see, I turn it out with another one to the front to do a top stitch here. So I folded it. So this is how it looks like. So I'll go ahead and place it here this way. So I will want it to start from my waistline. This is where my waistline is, the place I notch. So I want it to start from there. Then I will give a space of 3/4 inch. And I'll measure it from the down so that it will be very straight. 3/4 inch too. Then from this place, seven inches from the down, but just place it from your waist. So I have 7 inches as mine. So I'll go ahead and pin it. So this is it. I'll go ahead and mark it so that we know it will not shift. I'll do the same thing to this side. So I'll go ahead and fix our side pocket. So this is the pocket I will be using. This one I will place it on the down part because that is what will be seen. I will come down 2 inches from my waist. Then the length of the pocket, the width of the pocket is 7.5 inches. So I will place it on that. I will notch it, notch the part. So I will place this one here this way and sew it. Then I will place this one here. And sew it. And I will do the same thing to the other side. So I'll go ahead and sew these ones. Okay, when I'm through sewing the pocket, and I'll go ahead and sew the side with 1 inch that we used to measure it. So I will sew it 1 inch. Then when I'm through, I will show you what I've done. That's it for this one. So this is our sleeve. This is our sleeve. I will sew it here. After sewing it, I will still go ahead and sew it on the armhole. I'll go ahead and sew the sleeve. I will sew this pocket. The things I need to do now is to sew this pocket, sew the side pocket, then join this side, join this side. After joining this side, I will now fix our sleeve. I will fix our sleeve. That's all I want to do now. For the ruffles gather, the length I'm using is 12 inches. Then the width is 3 yards and 27 inches. That's the ruffles, the gather ruffles I want to do. So for this ruffles now, for the top part, I will go ahead and fold it. This will be the down part and this will be the top part. So I will go ahead and fold it. I'll fold it this way. After folding it and sewing it, I will go ahead and draw gather on it to sew gather stitch. I will sew gather stitch on it and draw the gather. When I'm through, I will let you know. Okay, I'm through with the sewing of the pocket. As you can see, I've sewn the pocket, even the inner pocket. I've sewed it too. This is how it is. Because this one is the one that will be seen, that's why I put it down. When it's inside the pocket, when it's inside the fabric, inside the cloth, inside the gown, is this part that will be seen. So I place the fabric, the fashion fabric, on the back side and place the doll face satin on the upside. So this is the second pocket. So I went ahead to sew the sleeve. This is the sleeve too. The length of the sleeve is 10 inches, 2.5 for the blue, then 7.5 for the fashion fabric. So now I've gone ahead to sew the gather stitch. Then I drag the gather, as you can see. I drag the gather, as you can see. Then what we are going to do next is to measure around our hemline. As you can see, we have 50 inches. 15 inches. So what we are going to do now is to divide our, so we have the center front, we have the center back, we have the side. So this part we will still divide it so that it will be easy to spread, but there will be no mistake. We have already got it from. So I went ahead to measure this too, to drag it to these 15 inches that we have here. So this is 51. I will use half inch to join it here, to join both sides, half inch. So I went ahead to share it into two. So this is it. Into two, then I will mark it. I'll go ahead and mark it. Then I'll bring it back to this one, leave the half inch I will use to sew it, and adjust this one. Then I'll go ahead and mark it too. So I will mark this one. So we'll now have 4 markings. Then I'll mark this one. So the chalk is not showing very well. I hope people are seeing. So we now have 4 markings. 1, 2. We have one here. We have one here. then this one, this. So what we are going to do now, we are going to mark this place with 1 inch. We are going to mark 1 inch all through. So I'll look for the center, which is this mark. I will place it on this 1 inch and pin it. Then I'll look for the other one. This is it here, and still pin it to this 1 inch here. I'll do the same thing to this side. So this is it here. I will pin it on the 1 inch. Then I will go ahead and join this back. Then I will pin it to the back. I will join it with 1/2 inch. So I'll go ahead and join it. After joining it, then I'll pin it to the back. Then from there, I'll start sewing it. Or you can still pin it down if you want. So pin it down. So when I'm through sewing it, I will show you the final look. When I'm through sewing it, I'll show you the final look. I'm through with the sewing of it, as you can see. So this is how it is. So this is the back. This is our pocket. This is the back. You can see the back. This is our pocket. So this is how it looks like. So this is how it looks like when I wear it on the mannequin or wore on the body. I will show you the finished look of it. So this is it. If you enjoyed this class, please subscribe, like, share and comment. For those our returning subscribers, I thank you for still being with us. Then for our new subscribers, I appreciate you all for subscribing to Negho Akhigs Fashion Academy. Please share this video so that others can see it and still learn from it. I appreciate you all. I thank you for choosing Negho Akhigs Fashion Academy. Thank you once again. I love you all. Bye.